Hi guys, Luke here and welcome to another FIFA 21 squad builder video. And today guys, I'm going to be building the team that I'm planning to go for at the start of FIFA 21. I put quite a bit of thought into this one, and I've made a team that I think I'd be very happy to obviously use at the start of the game. It would be quite expensive, certainly in a couple positions on the pitch it's going to be very expensive, but this would be a team I'd absolutely love to have early on in the game. I think it'd be absolutely class, and I'm going to build it here for you guys today. You can let me know what you think of the team, how much you think it will cost. You can also share with me in the comment section as well what kind of teams you're planning to start off FIFA 21 with as well. Of course, we're now less than a week away from FIFA 21, which is extremely exciting. And also guys, over the weekend, make sure you do stay tuned for my Team Week 1 predictions video, and also who I think will get Premier League Player of the Month for September. And I would expect that like the winner of the Premier League of September to kind of get a Player of the Month card as an SBC. Probably either on the full worldwide release date of the game on October 9th or the following Friday. So, yeah, we'll have a couple of videos on that, probably on the Sunday. I don't think there'll be any video tomorrow on the channel because I'm a little bit busy. But anyway, guys, let's get into this team that I'm trying to make, or kind of got on my head. And obviously things can change at the start of the game. Like, who knows, maybe day one I pack Kylian Mbappe, for example. Like, how sick would that be? If I do pack Kylian Mbappe, then I'll 100% be using him. I won't be selling him, that's for sure. I'd be a fool to sell him. I'd love to pack Kylian Mbappe. Oh, he'd be so good. I think he's going to be the best. I honestly think he'd be the best gold card this year. I think he'd be better than CR7. I think he'd be better than Messi. He looks absolutely spectacular. But anyway, enough of him. Enough of my dreams of trying to pack him. We'll have to kind of wait for that for a few days. But I want to start off with a goalkeeper position. I am going to kind of, like, this team will be mainly Premier League focused. I think I have said in the past few videos that, you know, the Premier League, it is going to be expensive at the start of the game. Of course it is, but, you know, I myself as a content creator still want to go for the Premier League just because I watch it every single week. I love it. I know the players so well from it. So that's why I kind of want to build, I think, into a Premier League squad. And I want to go with Guaita for the goalkeeper position. I've said before, I continue to say that I don't want to spend too much in the goalkeeper position. As little as possible. Well, obviously getting someone's going to be half decent, and I think Guaita's got that. He's got very well-rounded stats for an 80 rated goalkeeper. Good height, 6'3". So that's why he gets into the team from Crystal Palace there. Now we'll go into the backline position at left back. I'm going to be going with the Manchester City left back in Mendy. I'm a big fan of this guy, actually. I think when I have ever watched him, I've been very impressed with him. Now, the sad thing is I haven't been able to see him a lot because he has been injured. He is currently fit at the moment. Of course, Zinchenko did play quite a bit of last season. I think Mendy's coming into his third season now at the club, and he's hardly played that often for City on like a consistent basis, but he's still got a decent card. 81 rated, very solid defensive stats, nice passing. His pace isn't too bad as a fullback. That's why I like to have him in my team. I'd just be a big fan of him. Of course, I'd love to have Andy Robertson, but he's going to cost about 100,000 coins probably at the start of the game. So I'll kind of have to forget about him for a while. Digne would be kind of cool as well, but, you know, does he lack in pace a little bit? Regulon as well would be a superb card to have, but he's going to be hella expensive at the start of the game. Marcos Alonso is too slow. I think Mendy is just is a solid card. Turney isn't too bad either, to be fair, but Mendy is my pick. Now into the centre back position, we continue, of course, with the Premier League theme. It's going to be Sanchez. Now, of course, again, I'd love to have Virgil van Dijk, but he's going to cost about 500,000 coins at the start of the game. I don't want to have to spend, you know, of course, centre backs are important, but for me, I like to spend as much at the start of the game on the attack rather than the defense, and kind of worry about upgrading the defense later on in the game cycle, to be honest with you guys. Now, Sanchez is still a great card. I mean, he's got good pace for starters, 74 pace, decent defending stats. Yes, he lacks in the passing a little bit, but he's got, I don't know how tall he is. I think he's relatively tall, but he gets my pick. And I think he was an 84 rated last year, so he has had a downgrade this year. But even so, his cards for a starting team still is very much usable. And we'll have him paired up with Söyüncü from Leicester City. 80 rated for FIFA 21. He's got a good card. He really has it. You know, again, decent in the pace, 69 pace, decent for a starting centre-back. Nice dribbling. His passing's not too bad. And again, solid defensive stats. I believe he is pretty tall as well. That's why he gets into my team. Maguire lacks in the pace too much. Matip will be kind of cool, but, you know, being a Liverpool player is going to be so expensive. Gomez will be about 30,000 coins. Fernandinho isn't a bad option, but again, being from Manchester City, being Brazilian, I can just see him being pretty expensive. Silva lacks in the pace, sadly, but Söyüncü gets my pick there. And then at right back, I will try and splash the coins. I mean, hopefully I'll pack this guy. I want to go with Trent Arnold. I absolutely love this guy. He probably is my favourite Liverpool player. I absolutely Love the guy. He's fantastic. Very, very solid. He's been given an amazing upgrade, of course, for the season as an 87 rated card. If I can find where he is. There he is. The 87 rated. Very solid stats all around, so I'd love to have him on my team. 87 passing, which is cool. Apart from, like, his stats actually aren't, for an 87 rated card, yes, his passing's insane, but the rest of his stats aren't, like, out of this world. But anyway, he still gets into my team. Moving into the midfield, I'm going to go with Rodri first. I think I had him on my starter team last year, and I think once again this season going to be absolutely fantastic early on in the game. Probably would be better as a CDM. I mean, he is positioned as a CDM, but even so, I think I'm pretty certain last year I used him as a box-to-box midfielder when his one-to-watch card first came out. And I remember him still being very solid there. Being the more kind of defensively minded of probably my two box-to-box midfielders, Thiago will be the other player there who I think is a little bit more attacking minded with the insane dribbling, the really good passing and stuff like that. So I kind of like to balance that out a little bit. Have one of my more defensive options in Rodri and someone who's going to be a little bit more balanced on both attack and sort of defense at the same time. I think this card has been so badly done to Thiago. I really, really do think so. He's at a 2 rating downgrade. It's just like a Aubameyang. How did a Aubameyang get like a downgrade? It's absolutely ridiculous. But anyway, even so, still an 85 rated card. He's still solid. Like his dribbling, his passing's good. Of course, him now being in Liverpool, he'd be a lot more expensive than what he would have been when he was at Bayern Munich, just because of course he's come to the Premier League. He will be just going for a lot more coins in general. But even so, he should still be relatively affordable. I think 50,000 coins. I'm hoping I can pack him. That would be fantastic. But we'll complete these two positions last. You can probably tell by the thumbnail who they probably already are. But I'll talk about my reasons for wanting them in the team. At left wing, I want Alan Saint-Maximin. I really, really want this guy. Now, I think he has just got injured as well. I don't know if it's like a serious injury or whatever, but he's still got... I mean, to be quite honest, left mid, there's lots of really good options. Jota looks decent. Barnes... you got Bernard, Pondence, Bergwijn, Zaha, who might get a Player of the Month card, Rashford, Felipe Anderson, Pulisic looks pretty decent as well. But I want to go with Saint-Maximin. Love this card. Looks absolutely insane. I think he'll just work early on in the game. Yeah, he'll be a few thousand coins because always, there's always been so much hype around him since he's come to the Premier League. But I want him in my team. And then on the right-hand side... I thought I had Willian there for a second, but it's not. I changed my opinion on Willian in the end because... I did see Adama Traore. He's got a 79 rated card. I'm putting him in there. I mean, first of all, 80 physicality on a right wing is great. I'm putting him in there just to really support my striker with that insane pace and dribbling. 66 shooting is shocking. That's really, really poor for a right winger. But I'm kind of getting him on the hope that he's just going to be such a menace. He's going to be able to cut in really well, going to get to like towards the opposition, like box and stuff like that. He's got that insane dribbling, the really good physicality, just to bully past the opposition fullbacks and centre backs and just kind of link up well with the striker and literally just provide crosses and passes towards my striker. So that's the reason why I got Adama in the team. 79 rated, quality cards. At Cam, I want the new icon, Eric Cantona, the baby boy. I think this is one of the best baby-looking icons. Certainly out of all the new icons for this game, I think he's the best-looking baby icon card. He looks absolutely ridiculous. Honestly, I can't wait to use this card. I will use him at some point this FIFA. I think, just watching videos of this guy like at Manchester United and stuff like that, and even back in like his days at Leeds as well. Such a cool player, and of course that that incident as well with the Crystal Palace fan, which is just absolutely like iconic. If you haven't seen it, go and see it on YouTube. It's absolutely insane. It ruined his career, of course, by doing that. But even so, it was still like an amazing thing to do. But now you could use him as a striker, but he's got that 87 passing. I want to use him as a cam. But look at that card. He looks, you know what? He looks better than Baby Ronaldo. Honestly, in my opinion, he looks absolutely ridiculous. He's going to be so much coins. First of all, just being a new icon in general. The new icons always go for a little bit more at the start of the game. But his card looks just phenomenal all around. Have EA been a little bit too kind to him? Maybe they have been. I'm not too sure, but I'm not complaining too much. I think he's he's such a cult hero. Insane stats. He will be very expensive though, but I'd still like to have him in my team. And then of course we finish off with the player that any viewer of my channel always knows I tried to go for this guy. It's going to be Hernan Crespo, the 87 rated card I want. Now the 85 card would be good, don't get me wrong, but the reason I want the 87 card is sort of because he's got short hair on his baby cards. It actually, And I don't really like him with short hair. I prefer him because obviously, you know, when Crespo was playing in Europe and stuff like that, he was always known for like his iconic like long hair and stuff like that, which I think is just so cool about him. I don't know if that's weird to say that, but I don't even care. I'm putting out there. I think it was such like an iconic look to him that actually having a Crespo with short hair just looks a little bit odd. But yeah, I really want him. He'd be absolutely fantastic. He will be expensive. I think every single year when he comes out at the start of the game, the 87 cards is around about 700,000 coins, which is a lot, but he's such a good card in the game. And that would complete my team. How much would this team cost? Let me know in the comment section. Do you think it's a good team? Do you think I'm putting like too much coins into these two? Cantona might even be extinct at the start of the game. It might not surprise me, so I might have to rethink that position completely. But yeah, you know, should I try and balance like the coins and spread it more around the team a little bit more? You know, instead of like, getting Crespo, maybe go and get like his baby card actually instead, and upgrade the right and the right wing and the left wing a little bit more. Let me let me know in the comment section what you guys think of this. But even so, I still think this team looks absolutely insane for the start of FIFA 21. But anyway, guys, that will finish up this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.